Most of the work I do focuses on planning, anticipating and preparing for crowds. So we tend to develop a whole range of tools that operators, when they're defining a plan, can not only utilize their experience but help communicate. So we develop a range of graphics tools, of communication tools to develop how to make approximations for crowd numbers, how to anticipate risks and problems for overcrowding. So that's quite a significant challenge ahead, but we see a huge take-up in the interest in the topic. Now that we've defined the basic science, people are very hungry to learn more. The ramp analysis technique, you first look at the routes where the transport hubs are, then you understand the area you've got available, define where your safety limits are, look at how people might move over time, both in and out. So really, if you do your analysis up front, you would then determine we can cope with 50,000, 60,000, 100,000, but when we reach 80% of that level, we need to have a contingency plan in what do we do now. So we see a number of large open-air events that have outgrown their capacity. And that's the real risk as an event becomes more and more popular, more and more people come. So it's all down to planning, licensing, and then how to recognize risks in real time in the field. Three words: planning, planning, planning. It does really come down to being able to do the risk assessment, the crowd management plan. For that you need the appropriate training to be able to do that job. Once that's equipped, everything else falls into place. You can manage a poorly planned event, but there's significant risks attached to it. A well-planned event can be poorly managed. So there's a combination here, both planning it, making sure that the approvals, licensing permits are appropriately checked, and then having good trained operators in the field to understand the risks before they develop into a situation. We run these training courses, we put a whole bunch of material online. So if people are interested, we have a website, we've got a lot of reference information, and we run online courses to international students. So if somebody has an interest in the topic, get in touch.